Good evening and welcome to Your Time to Shine. Your hosts, Darlene and Julie.
Your Time to Shine is a radio show devised to help you find your inner and divine gifts.
That's right. And we all have them. Sometimes we forget, though. And Julie and I are here to remind everybody that you are all infinite beings and you all have divine gifts and you are all connected to the divine. So tonight, again, it's been like last week, lots of crazy chaos on the planet. So we're here to talk a little bit about how you can take care of you when so much is going on around us. And tonight, Julie and I really wanted to talk about something I'm sure you hear all the time, taking care of you. And it may sound easier than it really is. I totally understand that. But there are some side effects if we don't take care of ourselves. So Julie, what's one of your favorite ways to take care of you, to take care of yourself?
Oh, I would definitely have to say a massage.
Oh, nice.
Yes, which I have been needing one for quite some time. And actually, I've been getting little taps on the shoulder and spirit saying that it's time for me to take care of me. So actually, I set up an appointment it actually is in 2 weeks. I have to wait a little bit, but it'll be worth it.
It's taking that action, and your body's probably already saying, "Yay!"
Oh, absolutely.
And what happens when we don't? So we think about often in our culture if we think of ourselves first, it's sometimes thought of as selfish. But if you think about if we don't take care of ourselves, those around us who also would like us to take care of them won't be getting the best of us. They won't be getting the best of you if you're only running on half full or if you're running completely on empty, especially if you are a healer or you're looking to dive into your intuitive gifts. If you're not at your best, if you're not at your healthiest, it will be more of a struggle. So as a healer, you'd like to give the people around you, if that's your priority, your main focus, you want to give them the best you have. And if you're not taking care of you, like Julie was saying, she's getting a massage in a couple weeks. If you're not doing that, taking care of yourself, you're run down and not giving people your best.
Yeah, absolutely. And, this has been the hardest thing for me. I feel like I am such a giver. And so many times, before these last couple of years, I give and give and give and give. And my tank is just running on fumes all the time. And when you're at that capacity, like Darlene said, you can't help others. You can't think straight. You can't function the way that you're used to functioning. And for all of those people out there, like she said, the healers, the psychics, the mediums, we're constantly giving. And if you remember, we've talked about this in the past where the universe is a give and a take. So if you give and give and give, but you don't receive, I guess I should say give and receive, not really give and take. Give and receive. And if you give and give and give and you don't allow yourself to receive, that's when your tank becomes empty. And you find that you can't give readings. You can't be the healer that you want to be. Because you have nothing left in your body, in your physical being or your energy to give. So it's really important to take that time to, do something for you, whether it is just take time away and have some quiet time to yourself, reading a book, taking a drive, taking a walk in nature, whatever it is that gives you that break in order for you to be able to receive, that's what you need to do.
And if this is just a simple reminder, like I bet there's people out there saying, I know, but I don't have time. I'm really busy. Find somewhere, even if it's 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, I hear that all the time from my clients. I don't have time. Find 5 minutes somewhere, either at the beginning of the day or the end of the day, in the shower. Just find a way to connect. Ask your body, ask yourself, what would it be like today if I did something, if I chose something for me? And if you do that, your contribution to the planet, to the world, and to everybody around you in your life, they will only benefit. If someone's saying it's selfish, just look at the other side. It's selfish if we don't take care of ourselves.
Right. So. Right. And if you don't take care of yourself, then pretty soon you can't take care of others.
Right. It does get to that point where it becomes more than just a struggle to help others. It gets to the point where you can't even take care of yourself, and everybody else around you, they're like, hey, and it gets to that point. I've seen it happen. So.
Yeah. It's really interesting. This is something that Darlene and I both talk about, and we try to take on ourselves about taking care of ourselves and take it seriously and then tell other people. And I have had many conversations about this with my mom because she is such a giver, and she's worse than I am actually about taking care of herself. And, it's a constant daily reminder, and that's okay. But at some point you really do have to take action and take care of yourself and have a down day. Otherwise you end up getting sick too, right? You deplete your body so much, you deplete your energy so much that then you start getting the physical ailments, whether that be cold or flu or anything. So you have to really look at that and take that to heart.
Yeah, definitely. One of my favorite activities to take care of me is a drive to the coast. Julie and I both live in Oregon, and the coast is not far from us. In fact, Julie grew up at the coast.
I did.
So in order for me to find my center again, to really, find my heart, and if I've disconnected from myself, I take a drive to the coast, to the ocean, and I just stand there with my toes in the sand, even if it's cold, because it gets pretty cold here in Oregon, and just listening to the ocean. And if I can't do that, I will find a video, close my eyes, and put on a video with the ocean and just pretend I'm there. And my body sometimes will think it's there, and that's one of the ways I take care of myself. As well as massages. Had one yesterday. So that's our message for this evening. And are we ready for callers, Julie?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. It looks like Amanda from Jacksonville, Florida, is here with us tonight. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
How are you this evening?
Fantastic. How are you?
Oh, good. So how can Julie and I support you tonight?
So, my husband and I have been trying to have a baby and not having much luck, so just kind of want to know if we're able or if we're intended to have one. I already have 2 children, so...
So can I ask you a question? Are you tired?
I am tired. I'm very tired.
I get a sense that has something to do with it. That exhaustion sets in. So what would it take for your body? You can talk to your body, ask your body. ask your body, what would it take for this, to happen? What would it take for it to be ready to carry another child? We can start there.
Okay.
Because the body knows when it's ready. Julie, what are you picking up on?
Yeah, I'm picking up that the timing is not right at the moment. So it could be very well what Darlene was tapping into about being physically tired. But I'm getting the feeling that you're tapped out, and that, doing that right now is going to complicate things more than you have imagined. So you might just sit and think that for just a little bit. It's not that it isn't supposed to happen, but right at this moment in time, the timing is off.
Okay. Perfect.
So
I just need to rest.
You need to, your body needs to repair itself, get back to a healthy state. Are you drinking much water?
No.
And are you a coffee drink? Do you drink a lot of coffee?
I drink coffee daily, not a lot daily, but yes.
Yeah, because of the coffee, besides not drinking water, the coffee dehydrates even more so.
Yeah. So you need to make an effort to try to take in some more water, and I think that's gonna help kind of replenish your body and get you, get that going in the right direction where you're feeling better. I mean, I know there are times when I'm really, really good about drinking water, and then I go through times where I'm really terrible. So we all have that.
I have it all the time. I hate water.
So here's a tip, because I really don't like water either. So I buy limes, and I cut my lime in half, and I get a big bottle of water, and then I squeeze the lime juice in there. So whatever it is that you like, it could be lemon, it could be any kind of berry, like a strawberry, raspberry, even cucumbers in water will flavor it just enough that it'll be more palatable, more enjoyable to get down.
I warm mine up and put honey in it.
What?
That's another good. Yeah, that's another good way.
That's different.
Because it takes me a lot to get the water and to drink it. So whatever makes it a little sweet.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's pretty typical for people.
Amanda, is there anything else? Any other questions that you have this evening?
No, not unless you're picking up on anything.
Oh, great. Well, this topic then was great for you. Take care of you.
Yes.
And drink your water, and Well, thank you for calling in, Amanda.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Thank you, you too.
We have Lynn from Haymarket, Virginia on the line with us.
Yes,
Hi, Lynn. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I just discovered you guys last night.
Yay!
And I was thrilled to be able to talk to someone tonight, yeah.
How is it that we can support you tonight, Lynn?
Well, I was listening, and a big one for me is, how do I move on? How do I get past it, get over it? Very depressed. Been feeling a little better. I was off my depression medicine just for a couple days. And I really, really thought that I was hanging by a string, and refilled it. So, gosh, am I mental? I suppose so. I read a lot about things. I feel like I am an empath. And,
yep. There you go.
So, you know, I'm not a martyr by any means, but I feel everything.
Right.
Yes.
And I really, like I said, read a lot. I want to get over it. You know, if that's too easy to say it like that, get over it. I don't like being sad. And other people's moods affect me, so I tend to hibernate. I enjoy my own company immensely. Crowds make me nervous. But yeah,
Julie?
I want some happiness.
Yeah. So Lynn, oh wow. So really interesting that you were. I was just listening to something tonight, and it was talking about this. And when you're an empath, you can just walk past somebody and be affected by their emotions. So number one, you are not going crazy. You are feeling the heaviness and the weight of everything going on, whether it be your next door neighbor to the weight of the world. And so I have two suggestions for you.
Okay.
Each night before you go to bed, just call in spirit and ask them to release any energies or cords that you may have had, even with Darlene and I tonight, and say, give me back my energies and release their energies to them, and cut that energy and let it go. And then also do a cleansing where you see yourself standing under a brilliant white light, could be silver light, coming from the heavens, showering down and raining on you and enveloping your entire body and cleansing your body and your aura. And you don't need to spend a lot of time doing this. Intent is everything. But try doing that every night, and then, minimize the amount of stuff that you're watching on TV. That you may need to disconnect from the news and stuff like that for a little while, because you're sucking all that energy.
Especially the news now, right?
Exactly. And so you need to say, this is not mine. And Darlene can expand on this a little bit more, but this is not mine, so return to sender. Thank you.
Right.
And
it
releases
Polish
that
proverb
energy.
is, not my circus, not my monkey.
Yes.
Yeah. And when you say it, really mean it. Really send it back.
I try so much. I've got a mother that's relying on me right now.
Oh, there you go.
Has gone through 6 to 8 strokes, and it's overwhelming to take care of yourself, and then her also, and feeling not good enough.
What I keep hearing for you, Lynn, is find some things you can do every day that really light you up. What is it that you enjoy? Ask yourself that every day.
My own company. For my phone not to ring and no one want anything.
Yeah. Is there something you like to do or somewhere you like to go?
Yeah.
Like it's, to reset yourself. And you said it before. It was really interesting. You said, just get over it. And then your response to your own statement was, oh, I shouldn't say that it should be so easy, but it is.
Right. And then I have guilt.
Yeah.
I'm not doing enough.
Yeah. And some of the work I do, we call guilt and access consciousness. We call guilt a implant, a distractor.
Yes.
So rather than taking care of ourselves, we look at everything that we're doing wrong. So really sit down and think about and really show yourself how much gratitude you have for you, what it is
you know what
are.
What I find myself doing is reminding people of the good things I have done and stating what I need. Could you please tell me and compliment me when I do something great instead of always finding those things you don't like?
Well, here's a huge tip. You have to start doing that for yourself. Because when we expect other people to do that for us, it's not necessarily going to happen. So when you sit down and you start acknowledging and appreciating yourself and everything you do, that's going to be the key. That's what's going to shift you around. And if you're thinking about yourself, if you're thanking yourself and acknowledging all that you do, then everyone else around you will also do it. So they're just sort of
copying. Funny thing is, I do, but I do it in a joking manner. But it's...
do it from a positive space without expecting other people to agree with you or get their validation.
Right.
That's
Why does that bother me? I know. Oh, we've had a lot of tragedy the past 3 years also. And I was wondering if you pick up on anything. I mean, what kind of information would you like from me? It's been very hard to stop mourning. And I do believe my sister is one that has passed. And constantly things are missing. And I believe she's moving stuff. And I'll say, please, not today. I don't have time. I really need that other earring. It'll happen all the time. And then where I look, there it is. And sometimes, most of the time, oh, funny, okay, thank you. But, yeah, I do feel that I am visited quite frequently.
Right. Your sister wants you to play. She wants you to be more playful.
Yeah.
So that's why she's teasing you, and she wants you to play.
Yeah, and she was kind of like that.
Yep.
But yeah, it happens. I wonder, do you know that how do we know when they've crossed over, when they stop playing? I want to know why. Can she tell me why this happened?
Darlene, did you want to answer? Or?
I do. If she can talk to you, I don't know how this works.
So you were asking about crossing over, Lynn. Usually people will cross over immediately. If they are unavailable, if you feel like, gee, they're not visiting me in my dreams, or I'm not getting any signs, it could just be that they are not available at that time. It doesn't mean that they're not there. Just like in the human world, in the spirit world, they have other things. They have to rest as well, especially once they pass. You may not hear from a loved one for a very long time because they're resting. But they're also doing things, they're helping other people cross over, or souls, I should say, cross over. They're studying, they're looking at things, they're taking it all in. So, there's a lot of reasons why that is.
Yeah, I'll see her in my dreams, and she's so happy and looks so good. And that makes me happy because
that's her way of that's her way of telling you that she's okay.
And she's there. She's with you all the time.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes I feel like she's around a lot, But
she just keeps saying, play, like we used to do when we were kids.
Yeah, I'm too old.
No, we're never too old to play.
No, never.
Find something fun that, you might consider not too old to do? Like do you live near the beach?
No, I'm about 4 hours away.
Oh,
but that's really nice because that was something we did every year, a family vacation, and it's what she loved. And in my dream, she was with other people of the family that passed in my dream. And when I looked around, everybody was on the beach, and I thought, well, this is weird. You people are dead. Why are you here at the beach with me? And then I realized that was my interpretation of heaven. All those people were dead, and just my family members were coming around to say hey.
That's right.
And everybody was happy, and that was a really nice dream. Yeah. I haven't had any bad ones. It's just, I want to know why and who she's with.
Lynn, so we're about to end our show tonight, and you can go to our Your Time to Shine Facebook page where we can answer a couple more questions for you. And we're going to say good evening to everybody, and thank you for being here tonight. And take care of you.